process of fertilizer production begins here. Cows, or more formally, cattle. The raw material from our beloved cattle gets brought in from the feedlot, and it is composted over a 3-month period, then gets heated to temperatures over 60 degrees Celsius during this period for about 4 to 5 heating sessions. As it becomes broken down, the product becomes cooler. Towards the end of its life cycle, there is no more heat being generated in the compost, which indicates that the product is now sterile. The compost then gets brought into the factory, and it is sieved to take out any stones and bigger particles. The remaining part is now a fine material. Several materials are then added. These include cattle and chicken manure, carbon, gypsum, and various other ingredients that form part of this special recipe. They are all weighed off such that each batch has the exact same composition and weight, which is an intrinsic part of the Organic Fertilizer Manufacturers Botswana Quality Assurance Guarantee. From here, the product goes into a bin, which then feeds into a granulator. Inside the granulator, the product is sprayed with a binder, which changes the composition from powder to a harder substance. When it comes out of the granulator, the product is wet and as such needs to be dried. The product then goes into a dryer, which heats up the product to 350 to 400 degrees Celsius at the front, and the ambient air at the end is 110 degrees Celsius. From the dryer, the product then goes into a cooler, which sucks out all the hot ambient air. The hot air is spread throughout the entire tube, such that when the product comes out, it is completely dry. The product then goes into a sieve in which all the dust is removed. The end result in this process is 2 types of particles, the correct size particle and a bigger particle, which is not ideal. Before we head off to packaging, it must be noted that Organic Fertilizers has a blending plant which can blend inorganic fertilizers. Farmers come in with their type of soil. The soil is tested right here at Organic Fertilizers Botswana. After rigorous tests, a prescription, so to speak, is made as to the optimal fertilizer that should be used on that particular soil. Any type of fertilizer can be made here to suit any type of soil. According to specification, the product is then packaged, labeled, and is ready for distribution to a store near you. Next time you are at your favorite grocery store, look out for the Organic Fertilizer brand.